is up again. We had a relatively early start. We're just coming around the southeast end of Catalina. There's zero wind, but thankfully it's super gorgeous. The mountainsides, the shoreline is pretty dramatic, so can't complain. 35 miles to go till Dana Point. A bit more towards it. Hard. Ah. A bit more, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. A bit more.
Yeah!
Your children will still have a happy birthday if they don't have one of these awful balloons. This is the third one we've seen. This is the first one we managed to catch.
Also, we are still motoring. We have been motoring since about 6 a.m. and it is now 2:45. There's been virtually no wind the entire time. Well, now that I'm saying it, there's like a teensy little floof, but not enough to make a real difference. So yeah, lots of engine time today. But we're almost there. We can see Dana Point in the distance. After 9.5, 10 hours or so of motoring with a teensy little bit of motor sailing, we just dropped the hook in Dana Point, which is just south of Los Angeles. It's a free anchorage area. It looks like we're just kind of at a waterfront park. And there's a marina and a yacht club. And yeah, we just need to figure out where we can put the dinghy so we can go to shore, and I think we're gonna take a little walk and go find the Amazon locker where we've ordered a few last minute things that will be hard or very expensive to get when we're in Mexico, because we will be crossing the border very soon. So this stop is kind of all of our last minute ordering, buying, checking to make sure everything's good with the boat and all that. This is our, yeah, this is it. Yeah. Can you hear that? Oh shit. That popped.
We do that.
The popping sound. Can you hear the popping sound? Alex and I have been hearing this for the last few evenings, but it's really loud tonight. And so we Googled it, and apparently many other people have had the same things too. And so Google says the most likely source of popcorn-like popping or crackling sounds under a boat at night in California is snapping shrimp, also known as pistol shrimp, which create loud noises by slamming a specialized claw to form and collapse cavitation bubbles, stunning prey and contributing significantly to the ocean soundscape. Yesterday's Amazon locker pickup was a success, and now we are on day 2 of provisioning, getting ready to cross into Mexico in like a week or a week and a half. So today we have the big backpacks on, and we are going to Costco to fill up on all of the non-perishable things that we've been eating. Also restocking, or stocking for the first time, replacement parts for the boat, mostly the engine, just in case something bad happens, and it's going to be expensive.
Some additional.
Alex, what are we looking for?
Maybe alternator, maybe mixing elbow, gaskets for the mixing elbow. Lots of boring things that cost a lot of money. On Hepatica, we eat out of cans. And what's pretty common is to label the top of the cans because we store things under the floor in like a dry bilge space. So we've just accomplished another big haul of groceries that'll hopefully last us till we get to the inside of the Gulf of California. Let's do...
And this is our last day at Dana Point. Well, sort of. We're just gonna go across to the other side where the gas dock is, and you can also anchor over there. But apparently it's supposed to be really stinky because it's where all the fishing boats come to get their bait. So we'll see how stinky it is and maybe move again. But otherwise, our time at Dana Point has been pretty good. It's been very, very calm in here because calm in here because there's 2 breakwaters. And just while we've been here, there's been very little wind, so it's been the most stable sleeps we've had in a while. And there's a little dock just over that way to bring the dinghy to get to shore, so that's really easy. And then just over that way is the Ocean Institute that you can go use the bathroom, so that's been awesome as well. So overall, yeah, really good experience here. Would recommend. It is a little bit small, so it could fill up, but it hasn't while we've been here, and you're only allowed to stay for 72 hours at a time, so also something to note.
5 days.
Oh, 5 days. No, I'm wrong. You can only be here for 5 days. And then you have to get out. But yeah, it's been good. Dolphins are back! Dolphins are back! There's so many out there. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. They don't seem very interested in the boat. Alex thinks that now that we're kind of in this area, Southern California, there's just so many boats here that they're like, nah, not interesting. But when we were out like in the North Pacific, there's so many less boats that when they come across one, it's like an exciting day.
Today we're on our way into Mariners Basin, just north of San Diego, and we're experiencing something outstanding. It's a light breeze. We haven't really experienced much wind recently, so we're really grateful for that. We are just about 18 miles north of our entry point to the basin, and looking forward to stocking up there for some final goodies before we cross the border into Mexico. We caught another one of these. Come on, parents.
There it is, San Diego. Almost there. And sailing, not motoring. We made it to San Diego. We anchored in Mariners Basin. It's a very beautiful spot surrounded by, are you laughing at my?
Basin.
Basin. We're at Mariners Basin. And yeah, we have some park area right beside us, and the sun is setting. How lovely. But pretty much immediately after getting here, Alex got in the dinghy to go meet a marketplace pickup because he found us a nice new to us anchor. So that'll be project number 1 while we're here. What's happening?
On our eternal quest for a cheap, great anchor, we just found a great deal on a Manson Supreme. And unfortunately this dimension is too thick for this guy. So we're gonna cut a slot there, and our engineering friends have told us that it's not gonna compromise like the rigidity of this. It just won't guard against it coming upwards, which is quite rare. So we're gonna cut. So now I will make it look pretty. And we'll see how well it works. We're swapping out an anchor while we're at anchor. So our primary chain and anchor system is in use right now. We've got this other spare anchor that I'm gonna plop onto the ground or into the water once we've pretty much pulled all of this back up onto the deck. And then this will be a super temporary anchor while I undo the shackle, put this one where the old one was, and then place this one back on the bottom.
Look at that perfect fit. So we had our first stop of picking up boat parts, but the area that we're in, the street we're on, God, what is it called? What is it called? Shelter Island Drive, right beside the America's Cup Harbor, and we're in the municipality of Point Loma. But anyways, like each side of the street is just, it's only boat shops. Like anything you could possibly need, I'm sure you could find here. And there's nothing unrelated to boats here.
This one is cool. Pick up that.
We had the absolute best experience at the San Diego Marine Exchange. Everyone in there was extremely helpful and just like out of their way kind and generous. They had everything that we needed and were just super keen to hear about our adventure so far and give us lots of awesome tips and tricks for when we cross the border. Just, yeah, overall, very good experience. And yeah, everyone that we've been talking to so far, just in any of the stores really, have been wonderful and just once again overjoyed, or like just, yeah, overjoyed, stoked on how stoked other people are in the industry. It's really nice. So we think we've hit a milestone of having all the spare boat parts that we need, which means we no longer need to stop in any more marine stores while we're in San Diego. So starting today, we are treating ourselves with some tourist time, and we're gonna go explore downtown. First, we're in Little Italy, and then we're gonna go to the Lantern District to explore. And yeah, feels good to have some big things checked off the list, and now we can relax a little bit and just watch the weather to figure out when we should cross the border. Also, it's Halloween today, so people are just wandering around in costumes, which is kind of hilarious and cute. And really weird for us because usually we're used to Halloween in the cold, where, yeah, it's just always the time of winter jackets, but we are in shorts and a t-shirt today, which is awesome.
It's a lot more fun being an Arsenal fan.
We just left our very last stop doing our very last US task item, and we are officially leaving San Diego, and the next time we touch ground we will be in Mexico, which is very exciting. So we've sailed the entire US West Coast. Feels really good, but that's it for this episode. Next episode will be the start of our Mexico journey. If you've been enjoying our videos, please like and subscribe. It will help our little channel grow.